Yo, what up everybody, it's your boy Chi dude, and guess what? We're gonna check out some gangsters today. Motherfucking gangsters. Capital G. Yes sir. Hey, go check out my gaming channel. Link in the description, link in the bio, link is a little bit of everywhere, bro. You can't miss it, and if you do, I don't know what to tell you. I made sure it's everywhere. You can find it, for sure. But, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Yeah, go ahead and, like I said, jump over to the game channel. Let me know what you think about it. Drop some content ideas, game ideas. If you need recommendations, ideas for the mod menus, how to get them, how to inject them, load them, install them, etc. We do all that shit over there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start this video up. Shouted out the window, didn't he?
In a shocking turn of events, a store owner on Houston's south side found himself in the middle of a terrifying ordeal. Surveillance footage captures the chilling moment when the suspects strike, catching the store owner off guard and making off with their loot. According to the store owner, it appears that the suspects may have been following him from the bank.
Fuck yeah. Yeah,
as the investigation unfolds, questions arise about the motive behind this brazen robbery. Were the suspects targeting the store owner specifically, or was it simply a crime of opportunity? Watch closely as residents of the St. Roch neighborhood found themselves caught in the crossfire of a terrifying shootout.
Hey, speed up!
Oh shit, duck down, duck! Get low, get low, get low, get low!
As the afternoon sun hung high in the sky, the sound of gunfire shattered the tranquility of the St. Roch neighborhood. Doorbell cameras captured the chilling moment.
Oh boy knew what was popping off. You see him? You see him up his pipe? You see him? You see him? Boy right there in the shirt. Yep. You see him? You knew it was about to happen.
When three young men encountered a grey SUV, triggering a violent exchange of gunfire.
Oh shit, yep. You're shooting up in the sky, bro. What are you aiming at? You're shooting in the sky, bro.
As residents grapple with the aftermath of this harrowing event, one thing is clear: the need for vigilance and unity in the face of violence has never been greater. A brazen robbery unfolded in southwest Houston, leaving a convenience store clerk shaken and a community on edge.
They drove through the fucking store? What?
In a daring act, three masked men rammed a pickup truck into a convenience store along the southwest freeway. Their mission? To seize cash from the store's ATM.
Oh shit.
One of the suspects then opened the door to where the clerk was and threatened to kill him if he moved. The suspect then grabbed both cash drawers and took off. They all took off but left the truck, which was reported stolen, inside the store. In a harrowing incident, a gas station in Centurion fell.
I can name off like a dozen charges right off the rip that they gonna catch when they get caught, and they will get caught. And they probably made off with $700, $800. You could have chopped up the stolen truck, less risk, and made more money. What the fuck?
Fell victim to a brazen robbery by a gang of gunmen.
Oh shit, oh shit. You see this girl lay down in the car?
Under the cover of darkness, the criminals stormed the petrol station, brandishing their weapons and striking fear into the hearts of employees. Caught on camera, the robbers wasted no time in asserting their dominance, leaving employees cowering in fear.
They moving. On a gas station, fool? They don't got that kind of money there, bro. What the hell?
They even resorted to using explosives to force open a vault, adding an extra layer of danger to the already tense situation. This level of sophistication in a gas station robbery is unprecedented, highlighting the meticulous planning and execution.
You telling me these motherfuckers went a whole Grand Theft Auto GTA server style fucking heist mode, bro? You telling me they put dynamite explosives on the motherfucking safe at a gas station robbery? Huh? Seem like you're a little overqualified for the job, don't you think? Go rob a bank at that point. Shit, I would.
By the perpetrators, it's evident they were well aware of the potential wealth stored within the vault.
Yeah, not much.
Welcome to
Just
Brownsville, Brooklyn,
10
where the
grand,
streets are
20
alive
grand,
with the
but
sounds
that
of
ain't
quarantine
shit, really.
drama. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, tensions are running high, and the streets
Not
are a
for when you
stage for
get
unexpected
caught, hell.
encounters.
That's gonna be your fines on one charge.
In this raw and unfiltered footage captured by a resident,
Crazy.
we witness a scene unfold before our eyes. A woman's heated argument spills out onto the streets, drawing the attention of passers-by.
Oh shit, she's whooping her ass in the street. Oh shit. Oh,
Suddenly, the
shit.
situation takes a dramatic turn. A lone figure lies on the ground, surrounded by concerned bystanders attempting to de-escalate the confrontation. As the dust settles and the streets return to their usual rhythm, one thing is clear: the COVID-19 quarantine has brought a new level of tension, fear, and
yeah.
violence to communities like Brownsville. Take a look at this
Tennessee?
video, capturing a chaotic scene as the suspects involved in a shooting incident make their presence known. With firearms in hand, these individuals are at the center of an ongoing investigation.
Oh shit, you see everybody doubling back? Everybody doubling back?
In this unsettling footage, the suspects are seen moving with purpose, their identities
Fuck yeah, they
concealed
are.
behind masks. Police believe these individuals are connected to the shooting and have issued a plea for public assistance in identifying them.
Oh shit, they
The
sounded on
NOPD
point.
said the victims' injuries have ranged from minor to critical. One of the women was shot in the face. As
Oh.
investigations continue, the community
Oh.
plays a vital role in bringing justice to those affected by such incidents.
She was shot in the
Get ready
face.
for a tense moment caught on camera at a Detroit gas station. When you think your customer service job is hard, just watch this. As tempers flare, two individuals can be seen unleashing their frustration on the cashier, turning a routine transaction into a heated confrontation. The situation escalates as the man in the white shirt becomes visibly enraged, threatening the cashier and resorting to physical aggression.
I'm being this now. I'm being your now.
Oh shit, you gonna beat the Indian's ass.
I'm gonna knock your out with these lethal hands, boy.
The situation escalates as the man in the white shirt becomes visibly enraged, threatens the cashier, and even punches the glass window separating them from the cashier. On Saturday, October 23rd, 2021, at 2:50 a.m., two unidentified males entered the
What they
convenience
gonna
store
do? What
and
they gonna
immediately
do?
targeted the ATM.
Fuck yeah, they did. The fuck?
As the footage reveals, one individual dressed in a black
What?
hoodie and black pants, accompanied by another wearing a red hoodie and black pants, made their way into the store. At first glance, they appeared like ordinary customers.
No, they did not. They look suspicious as hell, bro. Ordinary customers don't walk in with crowbars and gloves and masks and then start moving shelves.
However,
What the
their intentions quickly became apparent as they
They
armed
quick with it,
themselves
though.
with a
They quick
crowbar
with
and
it. They
sledgehammer,
getting in
ready
there.
to access the ATM forcefully. With determination, they attempted to pry open the machine, all while one of the suspects issued a threat to the clerk. The situation escalated as the suspects worked to gain access to the cash, leaving the clerk in a state of distress and
They got
uncertainty.
it quick though, I ain't gonna lie.
Up next, we've got some shocking footage to share with you all. It's a story of drive-by shootings that have rocked a quiet neighborhood in Pittsburgh.
Oh shit, shotty. Run!
Take a look at this surveillance footage from the Pittsburgh Police Department. What appears to be a normal day quickly turns into chaos as a silver car drives by and opens fire on parked cars. It's a scene straight out of a movie, but unfortunately, it's all too real.
Get up out of there! Go!
As you can see, the silver car returns later that same day, under the cover of darkness, and once again, gunfire erupts. It's a terrifying
Same car?
situation for the residents
Same
of this
car? Same
neighborhood,
people?
who never expected such violence in their community. Take a look at this surveillance footage captured on Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. Two unidentified males stormed into the convenience store on Yellowstone,
What is
one
that, a
brandishing
nine?
a handgun.
Look like a 9. Yeah, definitely
One
a
of the
9mm
suspects,
Taurus.
wearing a black long-sleeve shirt and black pants, held the door while his accomplice, dressed similarly, pulled out a firearm and demanded cash from the registers. The store clerk, protected by bulletproof glass, watched in horror as the suspect attempted to access the money.
Y'all some clowns, bro. You better run before the popo get there.
In a terrifying turn of events, the suspect fired his weapon at the bulletproof glass as they fled the scene. It's a miracle no one was injured during this brazen attack. Incidents like these send shockwaves through the community, leaving residents on edge and authorities on high alert. Up next on the list, we are diving...
So you get mad and blow out a bunch of shots just because you can't get through the bulletproof glass, bro. You the dumbass that went in the gas station with a bulletproof glass. Go to one without it. Not that damn hard, bro. The fuck you think you're getting out of there? More than $1,000 anyway.
...into a startling event captured live on Facebook in the heart of Chicago.
Ain't a walk. You talking
Take a look at this footage. What seems like a typical live stream of gang members flaunting their firearms and cash takes a terrifying turn.
Oh, air that hoe out. Oh. Damn.
In a split second, the sound of gunfire rings out, sending the members into a frenzy as they scatter for safety. The live stream, initially showcasing a glimpse into the lives of these individuals, quickly transforms into a chaotic scene of panic and fear. We're bringing your attention to this next incident that occurred in Round Rock, Texas.
Everybody got guns in Texas. The fuck?
On February 10th, at around 11...
These dumbasses walking the wrong damn door, for starters. Second of all, that man's had trouble pulling his blicky out of his bag, bro. If I was a damn clerk, I'd have threw my chocolate bar at him.
15 p.m. The Texan market at 1100 Gattis School Road was targeted by 3 individuals in a brazen armed robbery.
A sign, a trash can, and everything. Oh, they didn't even pull nothing out. There's stuff in their bag. What the fuck?
One suspect wore a green Thrasher hoodie, while another carried a red backpack and wore a black face mask and shoes. The third suspect sported a dark-colored backpack, a black face mask, and black and white shoes. This is another eye-opening look into the realities of our community.
Yeah,
now, we're diving into some shocking footage captured by a surveillance camera at a Shell gas station in Houston. Brace yourselves because this one's intense.
Oh!
In the early hours of January 18th, 2 individuals made their way into the gas station located on Fuqua Street. Their behavior immediately raised suspicion. One of the suspects brandished a firearm, threatening the store clerk and demanding his wallet. The tension escalated as the situation took a violent turn.
Oh, he didn't even mean to shoot him, bro. What the fuck?
In a horrifying moment, the other suspect hurled a wooden store display at the clerk, striking him in the face. As chaos erupted, a gunshot rang out, narrowly missing the clerk. Thankfully, the clerk managed to drop his wallet, which the armed suspect seized before fleeing the scene with his accomplice in a maroon 2-door car. Now these individuals are wanted for aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, and the hunt for them continues.
What?
We're delving into a series of aggravated robberies that have rocked the Houston area. Let's dive into the details captured by surveillance video.
First of all, one of you is already...
In the early hours of March 31st, around 4 a.m., 3 individuals were caught on camera breaking into a store on Lathrop Street. Their method of entry was brazen, using a pry bar to shatter the glass door. Once inside, the suspects wasted no time in confronting the store employee, forcing them to the ground. 2 of the suspects swiftly emptied the cash registers, while the third targeted the store's ATM, prying it open to access the money tray. After ransacking the store for valuables, the suspects made their escape on foot through the back exit, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Imagine this, it's Friday night, close to midnight, and the calm of the city is shattered by the brazen entry of 3 unknown males. They stride into a convenience store on the 10600 block of South Kirkwood, their intentions hidden behind hoodies and darkness.
Oh! say, you know what it is? Come on.
As the clock ticks closer to midnight, the tension mounts. One of the males pretends to be a customer while his partners make their move behind the counter. It's a well-orchestrated dance of deception and danger.
Bro, your
Suddenly,
pants
the
are at your
situation
ankles.
escalates. A handgun is brandished, pointed directly at the unsuspecting clerk. With demands for money ringing out in the air, the suspects waste no time in raiding the cash registers, leaving chaos in their wake. But it's not just the crime itself that sends shivers down your spine. It's
Bro,
the
pull your
chilling
britches
precision
up,
with
man.
which it's executed. Each suspect plays their part, from the lookout at the door to the ones emptying the registers. In the heart of Chicago's urban landscape, a group of individuals gathers on the streets, their presence exuding an air of defiance and camaraderie.
They'll pull up Drizzy Draco.
Okay.
Oh, see?
Okay.
See, look, pulling up. Hey, now.
One member of the gang approaches the other members. Then he reaches into his bag and pulls out a firearm, proudly displaying it to his companions. Their expressions are a mix of admiration and pride as they observe the firearm being shown off.
Hey, we don't call and walk them down for no reason. These the youngest in charge right here, man.
What's up? Who we got right here?
As the exchange continues, the tension mounts, reaching a climax when the owner of the firearm points it directly at the video camera, a defiant gesture of their dominance and control over their environment. A brazen act of aggravated robbery rocked a convenience store in Houston, Texas, sending shockwaves through the community. Surveillance footage captured the chilling moments as 3 unknown males entered the store with malicious intent.
Okay. I don't get robbing these gas station stores, man.
3 suspects are seen attempting to purchase beer. However, they are turned away by the store clerk for being underage. Undeterred, the suspects leave the store momentarily before returning, this time with one of them armed with a handgun.
Dumbass, your face on camera.
The camera zooms in on the terrifying exchange, highlighting the fear and uncertainty faced by the store clerk as the armed suspect brandishes the weapon and demands compliance. With the loot in hand, the suspects make a hasty retreat, fleeing the scene in a model Chevrolet Tahoe. In a chilling display of bravado, a group of individuals stroll down the street, their demeanor casual yet tinged with an undercurrent of danger. One member of the group produces a firearm from his bag.
So this ain't no place to play around over here.
Real. What that at? Real. I don't know what it is.
A gang is strolling down the street, and suddenly, one of its members withdraws a firearm from his bag. He then displays the firearm to the rest of the gang before confidently continuing to stroll with it in hand.
Like I say, this real. Y'all gonna get y'all issue, bro. So y'all come through this plan, y'all know what it is, bro. We get 50 cents for anybody.
What the heck is that? You know, I mean, who do you...
Draco.
Amidst the banter and chatter, talk turns to the firearm, with the group discussing its capabilities and the potential consequences of its use. Despite the gravity of the situation, the individual holding the firearm exudes confidence, seemingly unfazed by the inherent danger. A brazen act of aggravated robbery unfolded at a cell phone store in Houston, Texas, sending shockwaves through the community.
Cell phone store. Fuck. You robbing T-Mobile?
With guns drawn, the suspects wasted no time in making their demands known, threatening the employee and demanding money from the cash registers and phones from the safe. The sense of fear and urgency is palpable as the employee complies with their demands, fearing for their safety.
He said, yo, I just work here, bro. Back up on me. Why you gotta point the gun at him, though? Like I said, he just
The
works
camera
there, bro. He
zooms
don't
in on the
care.
tense exchange, highlighting the gravity of the situation as the suspects forcibly remove money from the registers and proceed to the back office to access the safe containing the phones. In a brazen act of aggravated robbery, 3 unidentified males entered a convenience store located at the 1600 block of Collingsworth in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
In the middle of the
All three of
night,
them got
3
Bluetooth
males
too.
enter the store, their faces obscured by masks as they brandish handguns, instilling fear in the store clerk. With weapons drawn, they force the clerk to unlock the door leading to the secure area containing the cash registers and safe.
Bro.
A tense moment fell
Going
inside
right
the
there in the
store
orange,
as the
you don't even
suspects
look that old,
intimidated
bro.
the
You look
clerk
like
into
you maybe
opening the cash
13.
drawer, swiftly removing both money and cigarettes from the store. After seizing their loot, the suspects make a hasty exit, fleeing the scene and leaving behind a shaken and traumatized clerk. In a terrifying incident, 3 men stand accused of robbing a convenience store located in the 300 block of West Alabama. Caught on CCTV, 3 men entering the store, initially blending in with other customers before one of them brandishes a firearm and escalates the situation. The suspects leap over the counter, demanding the employee open the cash register, while another suspect forces a customer to the ground.
Oh
The
shit.
suspects, masked and armed, intimidate both the employee and the customer, and their actions leave bystanders in shock. As the robbery unfolds, the suspects make off with cash and merchandise before fleeing the scene in a black 4-door sedan. In a brazen act of robbery, 2 unidentified males entered a convenience store located at the 1100 block of Silber in Houston, Texas.
Okay. We still in Texas, damn. Texas got one of the gas station robberies, man.
The footage shows the 2 males initially behaving like customers, browsing the aisles before making their move. Suddenly, the suspects leapt over the counter, swiftly grabbing Newport cigarette cartons and stuffing them into a plastic bag.
Fuck? Hey, he come back for his mans though. He come
The
back for
clerk
his mans
attempts
though.
to
Good
intervene,
shit.
only to be met with resistance as one of the suspects puts them in a headlock while the other continues to grab merchandise. Despite the clerk's efforts, the suspects manage to escape on foot, leaving the scene of the crime. Surveillance
cigarettes,
footage from
though?
inside the store showed 2 unidentified males entering the gadget store. One of the males brandishes a handgun while the other stands guard at the door.
Where you at, Cricket? You robbing a cricket now? What the fuck?
In a brazen display of criminal activity, the suspects wasted no time in asserting control over the situation. One of them approached the employee, weapon in hand, and demanded cash from the registers. As the robbery unfolds, the second suspect maintains a lookout at the door, ensuring that their escape route remains unimpeded. After they robbed the store, the suspects fled the scene in a black Mitsubishi Lancer, captured by external surveillance cameras.
Okay.
2 unknown males enter the store and casually browse the coffee section. They blend in with other customers until the opportune moment arises.
Oh shit.
Suddenly, one of the suspects brandished a firearm, intimidating the store clerk and demanding money from the register. The clerk complies with their demands as the suspects swiftly grab cash from the registers. In a brazen display of criminality, the suspects make off with the stolen cash, fleeing the scene in a grey or blue Honda CR-V, allegedly driven by a third accomplice. In a chilling display of gang violence, a brutal war erupts at a
I've
gas
seen this
station
one
in the
before.
middle
I've
of the
seen this
night,
one before.
leaving chaos and terror in its wake.
Yep, started blinking back. Yeah, but he got blinked at, you know. He wasn't really, you know, he wasn't really doing nothing wrong, man. He started getting shot at and he just upped his pipe, you know, shit. Blinked back, you know.
Caught on CCTV of gas station members of rival gangs exchanging firearms fire, their weapons blazing as they engage in a deadly battle. The scene is chaotic, with bullets flying and sparks flying.
Yep. He's on it. They own that shit though.
Amidst the pandemonium, the gangs show no fear, firing their firearms with reckless abandon, seemingly willing to risk it all in their pursuit of dominance. In a harrowing incident captured on CCTV, a shootout erupts on the streets of Chicago's Avondale neighborhood, leaving an innocent bystander seriously injured.
Oof. So, oh shit, kick the fuck out of.
CCTV footage shows several individuals walking along the 3600 block of West Belmont Avenue. Suddenly, chaos ensues as people start running, and one person, identified by the Chicago Police Department as the gunman, trips a passerby who races past him.
That's the gunman. Wait, so the dude in the green was the gunman?
Amidst the chaos, an innocent bystander is caught in the crossfire, sustaining serious injuries in the shootout. Following the shootout, the suspect is seen casually walking away from the scene, displaying a shocking lack of concern for the violence that has just unfolded. In a daring daylight robbery, 2 suspects are caught on camera planning and executing burglary at a home in Detroit. The suspects hurled a rock at a window, quickly fleeing before cautiously returning to enter the house. One suspect keeps watch while the other grabs valuables. With one suspect inside gathering loot and the other on lookout duty, they swiftly load stolen items into a waiting vehicle.
You took these guys as stolen? What the fuck? I cannot believe I'm watching
This is the scene
bro.
where the
They
thieves
stole
hurriedly transfer
a
stolen
stole-
goods, wrap up their brazen heist, and leave the scene. In a swift operation, they vanish with a significant haul, leaving the homeowners to deal with the aftermath. In a harrowing
took a
incident
stove,
captured on
bro.
CCTV, 4 men are seen entering a store on Cullen Boulevard, only to unleash a wave of terror as they proceed to rob the establishment. CCTV footage shows the 4 men entering the store with intent, their faces obscured by masks. The 2 armed suspects wasted no time in threatening the employee and coercing them to open the cash register. Meanwhile, their accomplices systematically targeted unsuspecting customers, robbing them of their belongings. In the
That's all for this one, folks. Stay tuned for another. And like I said, Game Channel. Big thing. Big deal. Go support.